How's it going, my peeps? So you guys have seen my two TLC Tornado Tag Team matches that I posted up recently, and you might have noticed in both those matches I had the same partner. I even stated that it was the same partner in both matches. And that same partner, that same person I was teaming up with in those matches, is the same guy I'm facing off against in this match right here. That's right, it's Christian versus Randy Orton, one-on-one, a very familiar matchup on TV. And, you know, they put on a great series of matchups. And this one, I'd say, is a great matchup too, although it is in the video game. But, yeah, I'm playing as Christian, he's playing as Randy. And this matchup was actually played before the tag team matchups. We played this match, which lasted over half an hour long, and we thought it was such a great matchup. You know, after this match, after seeing how it was such a back and forth matchup, and it was a great matchup, I asked the guy if he wanted to have some tag team matches, and he said yeah. So we teamed up for a bunch of normal tag team matchups, and some TLC, Tornado Tag Team matchups, which you guys, of course, have seen two of them. Like I said, this matchup was freaking great. It was very back and forth. By the way, check this out right here. Now, of course, the dropkick didn't actually connect, at least from what I see. But it kind of looked pretty cool. It actually looked for a second there that it might have connected, and that was what made me fail that headbutt or whatever. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, good matchup, and I was gonna say, when it comes to these games, when it comes to SmackDown versus Raw, WWE 12, 13, well, whatever, you know, SmackDown game or WWE game you're playing, you know, if you're playing, of course, if you're playing cheap players, it's gonna suck. If you're playing spammers, it's gonna suck. You're gonna be like, damn it, this online community, you know, it's full of spammers and this and that. It's not fun. But then when you actually find and get to play, you know, some fair players, but not just fair players, but fair players, and also players that are on the same like level as you. So if you're a beginner, you know, both of you being beginners or both intermediate or whatever, you get to have these awesome matches that are very back and forth, and you never know who's gonna win. Get a bunch of finishers, cool spots, everything. You know, makes for a cool matchup. A match that if you saw on TV, you'd rate it like a 4 or 5 star matchup. So yeah, enough about me talking about how good this match is. I'll just let you guys actually see it for yourself, and you be the judge on whether or not this match was a good match in your opinion or whatever. And also, to be honest, I wasn't even gonna upload this match in the first place. I was like, damn, this is a really good matchup, but at the same time, it's so freaking long. I mean, it's over half an hour long. How am I gonna post this up? I'd have to separate it into, at the bare minimum, like 3 parts. Or maybe 4 parts, which I'm most likely gonna do. But I can't commentate, of course, you know, freaking for half an hour long post-match commentary. I can do live commentary for half an hour long, but as far as post-match commentary, like record the video and then post commentary over freaking half an hour long videos, that's a hard task. That's a hard thing to do, because you would run out of, I don't know, actually I don't know about you, but I would run out of things to say or talk about. I'd be just changing subjects like left and right because of how long it is. Just freaking a 30-minute commentary is just too freaking long in my opinion. But yeah, I will separate this into parts, and if you're wondering why all of a sudden I decided to post this video, well, for one, it's a great matchup, so it kind of felt like I'd be wasting it if I didn't post it up. If this was a shitty half an hour long online matchup though, I would not post that up. Or even if it was a half an hour long matchup against a hacker. I mean, that could work for an Exposing the Glitchers episode, but come on, half an hour long, that's freaking too long, and I've done that before. I had an Exposing the Glitchers episode that I could post up for WWE 12, but I didn't post it up because it was so freaking long. And it was boring too. And I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes playing hackers isn't all that boring. Sometimes it's exciting. You're like seeing some new things. You know, you're like, damn, how did he do that? Or how is he doing this or this and that? But in that one, it's just dragged on way too long, and the hacker was just pretty much, you know, fooling around, you know, playing around, and he didn't want to end the matchup. He could end the matchup at pretty much any point in time he wanted to, and actually it was 2 hackers, I believe, or something like that, that were beating me up. And they just did not want to end the matchup. They wouldn't pin me, they wouldn't make me submit, they were just using these hacks and taking me down and such. The match was just not gonna end, or wasn't ending soon enough, so I think I quit the matchup in the end or something like that. So that is one exposing the glitches deleted scene, or exposing the glitches that I never posted up. And it's kind of unfortunate because for WWE 12, I never posted up an exposing the glitches episode, so when I ran into these hackers initially when the match started, I was like, oh, so it looks like I'll have, you know, an exposing the glitches episode after all for WWE 12, but then, you know, ran way too long, way too boring, and hackers would never end the matchup. And also, the guy I'm playing against in this matchup, he himself suggested that I post this video up, that I uploaded, because he thought it was such a great matchup. You know, and I told him the same thing I said, you know, in this video, that I thought it was way too long. But, you know, then I thought about it, and I was like, you know, you guys also like, you guys like long online matches anyways, and this is a really good online matchup, so here it is. I'm posting it up. So, headbutt right here, and as you can see, I've got a finisher. Pick Randy up, hit the unprettier. I keep saying the unprettier when it's no longer called the unprettier. I mean the kill switch, hits the kill switch, but Randy kicks out. I mean, of course the match wasn't gonna end right here when I've already stated that this match ran over half an hour long. Now, I don't know if I missed the first finisher, or was that the first finisher? I'm not too sure. I wasn't really paying attention too much to the screen, or the preview screen of this video as I'm commentating. But I think pretty soon here, Randy might go for an RKO. Will he connect though? I don't know. You'll have to see. Oh, but I do remember this part actually of the matchup. Check this out right here. So Randy arch whips me in the turnbuckle, sets me up on the top turnbuckle, and I'm like, okay, I think I know where this is going. I think I know what you're trying to do here. Trying to set me up for a mid-air RKO. You know, putting me up on the top turnbuckle, going for the strike so I can counter, and then jump, hit some sort of top rope move, only for him to counter in mid-air with an RKO. But I was like, no, I'm smarter than that. I know what you're trying to do. So I get off the top turnbuckle and instead just do a grapple on him. And right here, I think I collect, or receive a signature move. So you know what's about to happen. I'm setting up for the spear. Am I gonna connect? Yes, I do connect with the spear. So I've got a finisher. Am I gonna hit the skill switch? Let's see here. No, he counters, and I did tell you guys that he was gonna go for an RKO soon, and he does, but he does not connect. And I connect with the kill switch this time. Now, do I get the pinfall? No, he rolls out the ring. Check this out. He taunts. I'm like, alright, let me taunt too. Oh shit, what's he gonna do now? RKO. He fooled me right there. His taunt ended quicker than mine, or he did his taunt before mine, so it ended quicker. Anyways, at this point, I'm like, alright, so I countered one of his finishers, and he used up one of his finishers, right? So let me climb up the turnbuckle. It's safe, right? Oh, no, fuck. RKO. And I'm like, shit. Why did I do that? It didn't cross my mind that he might have 3 finishers or something like that. So it hits the RKO in midair, but thankfully I kick out. Anyways, that is it for part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, you can click that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Only takes a second. Really helps me out. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.